Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for joining me. We are going to look at some confusing English verbs. So this lesson was recommended by Ali. Thank you so much. So we're going to look at the verbs recommend, suggest, and advise. So they're very, very similar, but there are some differences that we can look at. So we're going to look and see if we can spot any differences between the three. Hello, everyone. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Sabah, Ahmed. Welcome, everyone. Okay. Before we get into the lesson, if you haven't yet and you would like to know when I go live, when I post new lessons, you can subscribe to me on YouTube, like my Facebook page. You can turn on notifications for both of these places, and you can also follow me on TikTok. Thank you so much. Okay, so are you guys ready to jump into the lesson? I know I'm ready. Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Hello from Myanmar, Madagascar, Indonesia, Baghdad, Bangladesh. Oh my gosh. Pakistan. Hello. From Peru. Welcome. Okay. So we are going to look at today's lesson. Okay. Recommend, suggest, or advise. These are English verbs that are kind of tricky, right? A little bit confusing. Okay, so let me just bring this over here. Okay, so we have these three. So we're going to look at them one by one first. Okay, so the first word is recommend. Recommend. So we can use recommend to put forward someone or something, an idea, an opinion, with approval as being suitable for a particular purpose or role. So that's a very big explanation just to say that recommend means you are putting something forward, saying that you think this is good for the situation. Okay? The speaker is suggesting, we have the word suggesting here. The speaker is suggesting something based on their personal experience generally. Generally, when we use recommend, it's not really formal. It's not really informal. It's kind of neutral. And the person who is giving a recommendation, generally they're talking from their personal experience. I recommend this hotel because I stayed there before. I recommend this dish because it's really delicious. I've had it before. Okay? So when we use recommend, the speaker is usually coming from their own experience and they think that this will be something that is suitable. Okay? Very good. Oh, hello from Nicaragua. Wow. And Nepal. Very nice. Okay, Kurdistan. Okay, is everyone following so far? Very good. Okay, so the next word is suggest. Suggest. So we use suggest to put forward someone or something for consideration. So again, like recommend, we're putting forth something that we think is good. So please consider my idea or my opinion. Okay. Suggest is more informal. Okay. Suggest, out of these three, suggest is informal, right? The speaker is expressing their idea or opinion. Yes. So they're putting forward their idea or their opinion. Okay. Very good. Let's look at the last one. Here we have advise. Be careful. I did a whole lesson on advise versus advice with a C. So if you want, you can search that on my YouTube channel, my YouTube page. If you look at, if you go to the homepage of my YouTube channel and search for advise, you'll be able to find it. So advice is a noun. So we're not talking about advice. We'll be looking at advise, which is a verb. Okay. So advise, we use advise to offer suggestions about the best course of action to someone. Okay. So advise is the most formal. Okay. Advise is the most formal. The speaker is usually someone of authority. Okay, so when someone advises you, that person is usually someone of authority. They could be a teacher, they could be a doctor, a nurse, it could be the government, someone who has authority and who really knows what they're talking about. They will advise you. Okay, very good. I recommend watching your YouTube channel to improve their English. Oh, very good. Thank you so much for that suggestion, that recommendation. Okay, so we're on to grammar. Okay, so we can use recommend, suggest, or advise plus a noun. Okay, so all three of them we can use plus a noun. Pretty easy, right? So I have 3 examples here. She recommended that hotel. Oh, that hotel. Yeah, she recommended that hotel before. Okay, so that hotel is a noun. Okay, she recommended that hotel. Very good. Next one, I suggested the green sofa. So sofa is a noun. We have the green sofa, as it matches the room. So here, if you don't know, this as is acting like the word because. Okay, I suggested the green sofa as it matches the room, because it matches the room. Very good. The last one, the lawyer, someone of authority, advised a lawsuit. Oh, so a lawsuit is a noun. If you don't know what a lawsuit is, it is when maybe you have some problem with someone or something and you go to court and you try and get some money from someone, okay? That is a lawsuit. All right, next grammar point. Recommend, suggest, or advise, we can use all 3 plus a gerund. Gerund. I hope you know what a gerund is, but if you don't, it is a verb that ends in ing, and it pretty much acts like a noun. So usually where you can use a noun, you can use a gerund, okay? So she recommended reserving a table early. So here reserving is a gerund. It acts as a noun. She recommended reserving a table early. Very good. Okay, so probably this is a table at a restaurant, reserving a table. You could also say she recommended booking a table early. We often use booking for restaurants. The next one, we suggested going to the store before the party. Okay, so remember, suggested is the most informal. So we suggested going to the store before the party. Here we have going, a gerund, okay? Last one, the doctor. We have another person of authority here. The doctor advised abstaining from alcohol. Okay, so this might be a new word for some of you. So abstain means to not do something, not do. Okay, the doctor advised abstaining from alcohol, so not drinking any alcohol. Okay, the doctor advised abstaining is a gerund from alcohol. Okay, very good. We have a few more points. We can also use all 3 recommend, suggest, advise, plus a noun clause, Okay? So here, they recommend that we dress casually for the event. So if you're going to an event, maybe the people who are hosting the event say, we recommend that you dress casually, okay? You dress casually. So they recommend that we dress casually for the event, okay? Very good. Oh, I see a good question. I'll get to it in just a second. He suggested that I focus on my studies. He suggested that I focus on my studies. Very good. Last one. The nurse advised that I refrain from eating before the examination. So probably this is a physical examination by your doctor or nurse. So the nurse advised that I refrain from eating before the examination. So if you don't know what refrain means, try not to do something, okay? Abstain means definitely do not do something. And refrain is try not to do something. Okay, very good. Both could be used by a doctor. Okay, very good. I see one question that I would like to get at. So this is a good question. We looked at it on the last slide, but what is the difference between booking and reserving? So usually we reserve maybe reserve a room in a hotel, reserve a maybe a table at a restaurant, but you could also say book, okay? Book a room, book a table. Usually both of these words are used for like a hotel or what am I saying? Hotel or a restaurant. Okay, so basically I think that book and reserve could be interchangeable. Maybe I'll make a whole lesson on that later. Okay, very good. So let's check. Okay, so we finished this one. Last grammar point, we can use advise plus a pronoun, okay? So they advised her, here we have the pronoun, her. They advised her on what to do next, okay? This is very common grammar structure when we're looking at the word advise. They advised her on what to do next. Next one. My teacher advised me to take breaks from studying when I feel tired. My teacher advised me to take breaks from studying when I feel tired. So here, teacher, of course, is a person of authority. They know what they're talking about. Okay, last one. She advised him not to do business with them. She advised him not to do business with that company. All right, with them. Very good. Okay, your turn. So I want you to use recommend, suggest, and advise. Write a sentence for each word, and please write them in the comments. I will check your answers in the comments, okay? Very good. So let's see. Oh, very good. My friend suggested me to check medical every month. Okay, so maybe instead of suggested me, we could say, my friend suggested that I get a medical check every month. Very good. So remember, we can use suggest with a noun clause. My friend suggested that I get a medical check every month. And she recommended that I go to Dr. Worth's clinic. Very good. She said that he will be advised So be careful if you're talking about the doctor. So be advised is the person who is getting advised, right? So he will advise you on what to eat and how to exercise. Very good. So just be careful with the grammar structure. So with all three, we can use a noun, we can use a gerund, or we can use a noun clause. With advise, we can also use pronouns. Okay, very good. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Oh, very good. Oh, okay. I recommend you to visit Myanmar after COVID-19. Very good. So here again, I would recommend using a gerund, a noun, or a noun phrase, a noun clause. So I recommend that you visit Myanmar after COVID-19. Yes, I would love to. I can't wait to start traveling more. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I advised my colleagues to sleep early last night. Very good. Nice sentence. Good job. Oops, I pushed the wrong one. Okay. Doctor advised taking medication regularly. Okay, so you could write the doctor or my doctor. The doctor advised taking medication regularly. Very good. So taking medication, taking is a gerund. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. Oh no, don't worry. Today I screwed up. That is okay. No problem. It's tough. Pretty tricky, right? My manager has advised to write emails correctly. So be careful. So we're not going to use advised. We're not going to use any of these plus to something. Okay? My manager has advised me. Maybe if you want to put a pronoun, my manager has advised me to write emails correctly. Also suggested using spell checks before sending it through to maybe to the recipient. His recommendations were good. Very good. Very good. Nice try. Okay. They are pretty tricky. Oh, Ali's here. He is the one who suggested today's lesson. I suggest watching, very good, Jaren. I suggest watching Bree's lessons to improve your English. Thank you very much. We were chatting on YouTube just a little bit ago, actually. Okay. We'll do just a few more, and then I've got to run. My boss advised me. Very good. So we can use advised plus a pronoun. My boss advised me to be on time to the meeting. Wonderful. Well done. Okay. The doctor advised my father, maybe here, to quit smoking. My doctor advised my father. So we have your father to father does something. Father to quit smoking. Very good. Okay. She advised him to quit smoking because it is a bad habit. Perfect. Very good. My friend suggests me. So be careful with suggest. Generally, when we're talking about the person who is getting the suggestion, recommendation, or advice, we are going to use a noun or a noun clause or a gerund, except for advise. Advise, we can use a pronoun. But here, suggests. So my friend suggests that I grab a bite before hitting the road. Very good. I'm glad you used the hitting the road one. Excellent. My mom advised me, perfect, to pull out all the stops to pass the exam. Wonderful. Very good. To pull out all of the stops. Nice. Okay, we'll do one more. Last one. Teacher suggests, maybe the teacher or my teacher, her teacher, the teacher suggests that we should read many books to improve English. Very good. I also suggest that. Yes, reading is the key to success. Okay, we'll do one last one. I would suggest you to take the train instead of a taxi. So here, remember, suggest you, we wouldn't use a pronoun here. I would suggest that you take the train instead of a taxi. Perfect. Very good. Okay, great job, everyone. Oh, I'm still very small. Here I am. Okay, so great job, everyone. Well done. So I will end the lesson here today, but you can go over, you can subscribe to me on YouTube and Facebook, and that way you'll know when I go live, when I post new lessons. There will be another YouTube video today, and I will go live again on Facebook tomorrow. And I update TikTok pretty regularly, so you can check me out there as well. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to Ali again for suggesting this lesson. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.